Guys, what's up and welcome to my channel. I'm laughing because this is like the third time I've done this intro because I keep messing up. Today's video is going to be talking about our beloved beauty community and talking about the products that beauty gurus have made me buy. They have the same effect on me as they have on you. I watch their tutorials and then I'm like, okay, well then I need all the products they just use. So basically a couple of these products were sent to me in PR, but the beauty community is the reason that I use them, because of how good they look on their skin. So I'm going to be talking about different products that people in the beauty community made me fall in love with. So that is today's video, guys. I hope you're excited for it, because I'm excited to film it. So we're going to be doing a look with all the products. Now I'll explain who made me buy or who made me start using each product. I'm so excited to be back filming. I've been out of town. I went to New Orleans for the Sugar Bowl, Roll Tide, and for New Year's Eve. Woo! And I met so many of you guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming out to me. Hugs and pictures. I love you guys so much. And I think that is all the story times I have to tell you. That's all I got. Okay, I guess we can get started filming and I'll stop rambling. So without further ado, we're going to sing the subscribe song and then we're going to jump right into the video. Subscribe to my channel before you leave. Subscribe. And now let's go ahead and jump right into the video. So first I'll start out with primer, and for primer, Carly Bible has got me stuck on this one. This is the Becca Velvet Blurring Primer. I really like this product. I think it does an excellent job of blurring out imperfections and smoothing out pores. So I saw Carly use this in one of her tutorials and I really started to like it. And I just forgot to shake it up because you gotta give it a good shake. For foundation, Jaclyn Hill, you are 100% responsible for the reason I use this foundation. This is the Dior Forever foundation. She swears by this product. There is another Dior foundation that I love so much, and I didn't want to quit using it and try out another one. I just wanted to be stuck to my old ways and be happy. And then Jaclyn made me. It looks so good on her skin. So I was like, okay, let me try it out. And guess what? I love it. It's a really, really great foundation. It looks so beautiful on the skin. I'm using shade 030, and oh my gosh, and it also blends out so good. It's just good. The goodness. So I'm going to blend that out with my Y6 from Morphe. This is my favorite foundation. It's my favorite foundation brush. Look how pretty this foundation is. I also love this shade. It's a great shade. Next up for concealer is the Tarte Shape Tape. And there's a lot of beauty bloggers that use this, but James Charles uses this every single day, no matter what, and he's got me hooked on it. If I'm not using this, I'm using my NARS Creamy Radiant, which was Nicole Guerrero so many years ago started using that, and I got hooked on it from her. I even used the same shade, but this I think James is responsible for. Jamesy Wamesy, I see you, boy. And the sponge I'm going to be blending it out with today is another Jaclyn Hill recommendation. This is the Morphe sponge, and it's hard for me to change out my sponges and like believe in another sponge after the Beauty Blender, but this one works really well. It's wet, so it's like huge if you can see it next to my face, but it gets really soft, and it has like this very slight denseness to it, which I think it helps it not absorb. You guys know my makeup words, right? As much product. It's a really good sponge. And I also like this in to carve out. So this is a multi-use sponge, and I think it's great. And it's way cheaper than the Beauty Blender as well. I just blended it out flawlessly. Okay, for setting powder, honestly, I didn't have like a YouTuber recommendation. I feel like we all use the same stuff. So I'm going to be using the CoverFX Perfecting Setting Powder, which is something I swear by so much. This is what it looks like without the lid, but this is a really great one. I use translucent light. This is good stuff, people. And I like to take a white. Actually, I'm going to use the sponge today because we talk about our YouTube family here, okay? So I'm just going to press this on with this sponge. And we bake it at 365 degrees. God, just put it all over my face, okay? My makeup ain't going nowhere today. Nowhere. Next, we're going to dive into bronzer, darling, or really just contouring my face. So I'm going to be using the Smashbox. This is the little contour palette. I had this product for a long time, and I saw Casey Holmes using it, and it just blended out and looked so pretty on her face. And I'm like, why am I not using this? Smashbox makes great products. So I'm going to use this to bronze, and I really love this. It's a good one. By the way, they're using an M105 brush to contour with. This brush is really nice. I like it because it is a little bit raspy and it's kind of flattened, so it fits perfectly in your cheekbone to contour it out. It's a really good brush, and it's also an extremely affordable brush on Morphe's website. Like, this is not part of their Elite collection, so the bristles are a little bit more raspy, but I do love it, honey. I love it. Sometimes I feel like if I pull my hair, I can just snatch my face more. Maybe, maybe not. So I always hit the jawline as well, but I'm careful not to do too much because, girl, it can make you look like you got a 5 o'clock shadow, and that is not the look I'm going for, okay? But yeah. So when I was out in Louisiana, in New Orleans, which, by the way, I forgot how much I love. That wasn't the first time I've been there, but I hadn't been there in like 5 or 6 years. And I love New Orleans. It's like one of my favorite cities. So what's up, my New Orleans people? I am not used to really cold weather. Clearly, I live in California. So I'm kind of spoiled with the weather. And whenever I got out there, I was like, freezing. That's a really bad interpretation of what it looks like to be freezing, but I was freezing. That's what I was trying to tell you there. I made it, I made it out alive, and I shouldn't say this because I'm going to jinx myself, but I never get sick. And when I was out there in the cold, I was like, I'm not getting sick. And guess what? I came back just fine. But at one point, I was like walking through the cold, and the wind was blowing so hard in my face, and I kept trying to wrap my scarf around my mouth, but my lips, they like froze. I couldn't feel my mouth. I was like, okay, so I'm just going to dust this away. I normally add powder with the E49 brush, but today we're dusting it away with the E49 brush because we getting crazy. For blush, Michael Finch got me using this blush from Benefit. Not the whole palette, but the California blush especially. I did learn about this product on the Benefit trip, but after seeing it on his beautiful face, I fell in love with it. So it's kind of like my thing now. Also, I just, in general, love Benefit blushes. Ooh, this peachy color. It's just right up my alley. Oh, Benefit makes a good blush, honey. Blush is done. We're going to move onward. Oh, my gosh. Hello. Iconic London, these illuminator drops. Holly Boone puts these on her face, and she just turns into a radiant angel. And then I put them on my face, and I turn from a potato to a sparkly potato. So, I love these. I tried these out in like an Instagram video, and they were great, and I use them all the time. You can even mix them in your foundation. You can mix it in your body lotion for your body aglow. This product is not a gimmick. This is a serious product, and it is to be used very seriously. So the great thing about these that I find is that they work well with powder. So I just baked my face, and it doesn't really matter with these drops because they still just blend out fine. So I'm going to hit the sponge with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. And then, I wonder who got me into MAC Fix Plus. Probably my sister. It's just like a natural, but yet blinding glow. All that the world needs. That is so pretty. Ugh. Okay, eyebrows are on, and I'm going to go ahead and prime my lid with the, this is the Smashbox Primer, and Sydney Black uses this, and it works so well. She uses this often, I do believe, on her channel, and she got me into it, and it's a great eyeshadow primer. Also like it because it has color to it, so it definitely, like she said in her video, which is what got me onto it, it said it helps to alleviate or cover the discoloration. Cover the discoloration, and I do have discoloration on my eyelids that are a little bit of a red-brown color, which I don't mind, because it might look like I have eyeshadow on when I don't. Maybe not, but we can pretend that it does. Anyway, so it just helps to cover that, and you end up with this nice base, and you're ready to start. And I like the way it feels, too. It gets a little bit tacky. That right there is leftover eyelash glue, so we'll pretend it's not there. For my eyeshadow palette today, I'm going to be using the Juvia's Place, the Nubian 2 palette. and it looks like this. Really beautiful colors. And I'll go ahead and tell you the reason I'm using this is because Nikki Tutorials uses these palettes in like every tutorial that she does. And I mean, can we talk about her makeup? Jesus, so good. It like shaketh me. I stay shook at her makeup skills. They're amazing. So I'm going to be using this palette today because of Nikki. I actually bought my palettes because of Nikki. I was like, okay, I'm obsessed. First, I'll go in with Madagascar with an R39 brush. This is just a matte brown color. It also has that kind of like pukey undertone to it, which you guys know I'm a sucker for. I love a good like pukey yellow green. So I'm just blending this right in the crease with my R39 brush. So if you guys notice, I'm keeping this color mostly in my crease and not really putting it on my eyelid because I want to do like a sparkly look. I haven't done one in a long time. And then when I was out this weekend, because it was New Year's, of course I wore a lot of sparkly makeup, and now I just want to keep wearing it. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take some Jezebel, which is this purpley shade. I legit just put a tiny bit on the tip of the brush, and then I'm just going to pop it right into that crease. This is such a pretty color. I'm going to take a dab of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer and an M421 brush to carve out the crease, like that. I'm going to grab a bit of this gold shade right here on the same brush. Nikki, you're responsible for these two, and I've been using these for a really long time, but these are the Heavy Metal Glitters from Urban Decay, and they are like the best, okay? So I'm just going to take, you can use them like an eyeliner, or you can use them all over the lid. You can use them how you want to, but I'm actually going to apply this all over my eyelid and make this look sparkly. They're so easy. Look how it makes the eyelid look kind of wet. Oh, so pretty, Hannah. I love it so much. Oh. I'm going to grab a bit of Kenya, and I'm just going to define that crease out just a little bit more. For eyeliner, this is just like my favorite liner that I use every day, so I don't have a YouTuber that recommended a liner. I'm sorry, guys. So I'm just going to wing it out. I'll be using with it the Morphe M250-1 brush, which is my favorite eyeliner brush to use with gel liner. I'm going to go ahead and wing it out. Girl, my wing liner is popping. So I am going to now add mascara, and I'm going to use this Lash Paradise mascara from L'Oreal. Tati is 100% responsible for this, and this is an amazing drugstore mascara. I almost called it an eyeliner. It's a mascara. For lashes, Manny is responsible for this Addiction to Miami by Lily Lashes. He wears these every single day to the point where I was just like, fine. I love them too. And I wear them every single day. I really do. He literally, you won't catch him without a Miami on, and they are the best. So yeah, I love them. I'm going to take an M408 brush and grab that purple shade Jezebel and just blend it. And now I'm going to take a Y18 brush and just soften that up with a little bit of Madagascar, which was the first shade that we used. And now I'm going to add a little bit of that Lash Paradise from L'Oreal to my lower lashes. I'm going to add this pretty light shimmery shade. Guys, my nails have seen better days. So we're just going to pretend they look great in this video. I'm going to add this to the inner corner and just a touch on the brow bone to give us a pop. I'm actually going to go ahead and carve out a little bit right here. And now I'm going to add, this is a sample size, but Noisette from Jouer onto my lips. So this one is recommended by LAURALEE. She's a really great beauty blogger, and she's a little weird, but I like her channel a lot. And Sure can do this to me. Alright guys, that is it for this tutorial. I hope you guys like the way the look came out. I think it came out great. And of course I use very trustworthy products because they were recommended to me by the wonderful beauty world. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure and subscribe to my channel before you leave. Become a LAURALEE today. And check out my merch. It's at LauraleeLosAngeles.com. I love you guys so much. And I hope you have an absolutely amazing day. And I'll have every product list down below from the wonderful beauty world. Oh, darling. Okay, I'm done being weird. Bye, guys. Yes. Oh.